Now, before wrapping up this section, I want to draw your attention to something that is very, very important. In many countries, using darknet markets is illegal even if you buy legal goods or if you're paying for legal services. The reason for this is a lot of darknet markets also include illegal goods and illegal services. So, if you're using a market that offers illegal services, in many countries, using this market is illegal even if you're buying legal goods. And the reason for that is you'll be considered that you're aiding a criminal organization or an organization that is involved in criminal activity. Now, this is not the same for all countries, like I said, so you want to check with your country. And you can always just use normal darknet markets that just don't offer illegal services and illegal goods. Unfortunately, these are hard to find, but I just wanted to get this idea across. Now, throughout all the previous lectures and sections, we learned a number of things, and I tried to cover them as isolated modules so you can plug them in whenever you need to use them. So we learned how to access the internet anonymously, we learned how to access the darknet, we learned how to discover darknet services or hidden services or onion services, we learned how to communicate privately and anonymously using anonymous email providers, using private instant messaging, we learned how to add end-to-end encryption, we learned how to use PGP, we learned how to share files anonymously, and so on. So you can use any of these skills depending on the situation that you're in, because I can't imagine all of the possible uses that you want to use these skills for. For example, you can be a security researcher, simply researching what's happening on the deep net, or you can be a journalist trying to communicate with your colleagues anonymously because you have some sensitive information. So the possibilities are endless. But in my opinion, the skills that I covered so far can be used to do pretty much anything that you want to do on the darknet. So you should even be able to use them to buy goods if you wanted to, as long as what you're doing is legal in your country. Because I've taught you how to create an email, and you will need an email when you're signing up with marketplaces. I taught you how to communicate using PGP, and you will need to use that when you're communicating with sellers. And I taught you how to obtain cryptocurrency, send it and receive it. And again, you'll need that to pay for services and goods. So, like I said, again, this is one example, one use of the skills that I taught you, but they can be used to pretty much do anything you want on the darknet, or if you just simply want to use the internet in a more private and more anonymous manner.